A man in a suit, a briefcase, and a plan so daring it became legend. In 1971, he hijacked a plane, collected a ransom of $200,000, and vanished into thin air. To this day, no one knows who he was, where he went, or if he even survived the jump. This is the mystery of D.B. Cooper.
When he got on a plane in Portland, Oregon last night, he was just another passenger who gave his name as D.A. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper.
It was the day before Thanksgiving, November 24th, 1971. A man, using the alias Dan Cooper, boarded Northwest Orient Flight 305 in Portland, Oregon, bound for Seattle. He was described as a quiet, well-dressed man in a dark suit and black tie. He ordered a bourbon and soda, then handed a flight attendant a note. Calm and collected, Cooper showed the flight attendant the contents of his briefcase: red cylinders and wires. He had one demand: $200,000 in cash, for parachutes, and a fuel truck ready to refuel the plane in Seattle. Authorities complied. When the plane landed in Seattle, Cooper released the 36 passengers in exchange for the ransom. Then, he ordered the flight crew to take off again, heading south, toward Mexico, flying at a low altitude with the landing gear down. Somewhere over the dense forests of Washington and Oregon, at around 8:13 p.m., Cooper did the unthinkable. He jumped into the dark, stormy night with nothing but his parachute and the ransom money. When the plane landed, Cooper was gone. Authorities launched one of the most extensive manhunts in FBI history, scouring the forests below his estimated jump location. But no body, no parachute, no trace. The FBI interviewed over 800 suspects. No fingerprints were found on the plane, and Cooper's identity remained a mystery. The only clue: a thin black tie left behind on his seat. Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Did Cooper survive the jump? So where did he go? Some believe he died in the harsh wilderness. Others say he planned it too well and disappeared with the money. Potential suspects included former military paratroopers, ex-criminals, and even rogue CIA operatives. But none were ever proven to be D.B. Cooper. Then, in 1980, a shocking clue surfaced. An 8-year-old boy found $5,800 in decomposed $20 bills along the Columbia River in Washington, part of the ransom money. But how did it get there? Did Cooper stash it, or was it washed downstream? Even with this discovery, the mystery only deepened. For 45 years, the FBI hunted D.B. Cooper. But in 2016, with no new leads, they finally closed the case. Cooper had officially gotten away with it. To this day, Cooper remains a legend. His story has inspired books, movies, and endless theories. Was he a criminal mastermind, a folk hero, or simply lucky? One thing is certain: D.B. Cooper vanished into history and left behind one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time. Believe it or not, hijackings were not uncommon in the 1960s and 70s. Between 1968 and 1972, there were over 300 hijackings worldwide, many of them politically motivated. Some hijackers wanted to reach Cuba, others demanded ransom or the release of prisoners. Airports had minimal security, and passengers weren't required to go through metal detectors. A man could board a plane with a suitcase full of explosives, and no one would even check. It was the perfect opportunity for criminals looking for a quick payday. But D.B. Cooper's heist changed everything. After his escape, authorities realized just how easy it was to hijack a plane. Within months, the U.S. government introduced new airport security measures, including mandatory baggage screenings, metal detectors at airports, and stronger cockpit security. By 1973, the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, had made airport screenings mandatory. The golden age of skyjacking was coming to an end, all thanks to a man in a suit who disappeared into the night. What do you think happened to D.B. Cooper? Did he survive, or did he meet his fate in the wilderness? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unsolved mysteries.